customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, Jeremiah Smith could be disappointed after not being a Heisman finalist last season for Ohio State. But all he did is get back to work, keep his head down, and have an unbelievable summer. He's looking better than ever, and we as college football fans are lucky that we get to watch the best player in the country one more season for the Buckeyes. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buckeyes will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cardinals' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as off.
Makes the grab in their space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Finds his man. It's Thacker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running to the left. And he's wrestled to the ground. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And complete, and they got a hand on that one early. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Quarterback keeper. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. It can get frustrating chasing that quarterback, but you gotta pull up. The roughing the passer penalty gives them the first down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Jackson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They start the season as the #1 team in the country. You want to talk about having a bullseye on your back from day one.
Yeah, bullseye, but that also means you're really, really talented, and you're thought highly of. So this roster, it doesn't take a backseat to anybody in the country. Starting the year #1 is a great thing. That means you got talent. But how do you take this season, and how do you take step one today?
And that's the job of the coaches, I think, is to deliver the message to your team. You've got to prove it. You haven't played anybody yet. You haven't necessarily earned that #1 in front of your name. So here's your opportunity. A lot of fans watching. A lot of people excited to see just how good you really are.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Julian with the play fake. Right down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Julian saying to throw. Looking down the middle. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Quarterback making checks. Saying back to the air. Dumps it to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Zayn gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught on the right sideline. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Fires left side at Smith.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They booted away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing, saying, unleashes it, intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Got some room to run. All the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Here's Sayin to throw. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He unleashes a long one. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Goes high to pull it in. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. Again, it's Saying. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lined up in the gun on third down. Saying. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Sweep. Ready, go. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And, man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on fourth down. Like, third down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the second time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Ward. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll send the back in motion. Saying. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Saying. Makes the pass. Found a seam. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Going to the run, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And
this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on fourth. Touchdown! Buckeye! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. Now back over to your game in Columbus. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Might as well give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Fires deep on the run. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10.
Let it go.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up right down the gut of the field. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, don't break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Play fake, say it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Ends it off on the counter. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. 4th down, say it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He makes a catch. Makes a grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Might have it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. On the ground, it's Horton. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The short hands, it's Ward. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sayin on the play action. He'll get rid of it. Got a man in the middle. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sayin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this This kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Horton. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got an open man. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Ball State! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Coming out with it, it's Parker. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got the back in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Free yards? First down for the offense after that penalty. To the ground with the back.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He's going for the goal line. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so